What it do? What it do? Welcome back to another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for those of you who are new to the channel. And thank you guys for watching another episode and taking the time out of your busy day to catch Straight Facts with Feast. Today we want to talk about another hot topic that goes on and that's being discussed amongst us men is how the internet has become a woman's best friend, social media. And it's almost like we're looking at it like a woman wakes up and say, thank you, social media, that you exist. Thank you, social media, for blessing me. Oh, my bad. God, it's like a woman is putting social media before she put God because they believing in it so much. It's almost like a man is looking at that like a woman is being possessed by something. When we look at a woman being delusional about something or not identifying with her truth, it's usually how it's viewed. And I never understood why people always recommend therapy. Like therapy is just basically for people that is recommended to. It's like if I'm your partner and I'm telling you you're doing something and you may look at me and hold me accountable for telling you that, hey, that's not going the way you think it's going, or you're not identifying with your real reality. So therapy is kind of recommended when it comes to that, because me as your partner telling you that, chances are you're not gonna listen to me, or you thinking I'm being hard on you or coming down on you in some type of way, to where if a therapist is telling you that, a doctor, a professional person that's out here in the world to do these things, then more likely you'll be reluctant at listening to that person. So that's why therapy is recommended. But social media has become a woman's best friend overall, over family, over God, over probably their kids. I've seen women neglect, and that's the thing about social media, man. Sometimes people think they're getting ahead by putting things out that they want people to see. I see women all the time with kids that I know got little kids, but every time you see them, they're trying to post out of town, they're eating somewhere or going somewhere, and their kids don't be with them. Not saying that the dad can't get the kids on the weekend or nothing like that, but we're not seeing this time put in. It's like attention is the new drug. Like, as long as they can get the attention, as long as they can put on and show that they're living better than the next person, which I hate see people doing that, but that's what it done come down to, man. And attention, as long as you can give a woman attention, it almost like that soothes her day. Her life doesn't have to be right. Doesn't have to be right. And, as long as she can get that attention. So, yeah, social media. Social media is a woman's new best friend. That's all she seems to care about. We don't need men. We don't, these things, man. This is my question, though, to any woman that's thinking that way, right? Like, literally, is it cool waking up being mad really for no reason because you guys decide to say, this is how we're going to live our life. We don't need men for nothing, only if they can help us or sponsor our campaign. And a man know for a fact that's all he being used for. So you mean to tell me waking up every single day, that's a good feeling to say, well, I'm going to see who I'm going to make a play on today. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. That's how far we done came in this world as far as being separated as people. We were already divided. Now it's male against female, female against male, really. Because the women are literally out here saying now that we hate y'all. We don't care about y'all. To where we was born in this world to seek a partner or to seek other people. And like I said before, some way, shape, form, or fashion, we put on this earth to entertain each other in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But now we are literally against each other. So to hear the other party, the other side of it, to say they hate the other side of it, it's like, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you, other than a man feeling some type of way as far as disappointment with what the women are on, a man you don't find many blogs to where a man, like, he may be keeping it real, but you don't find many blogs to where a man is saying he hate a woman. Because we know at the end of the day, man, like, what you gonna do, talk to another species? Like, it's we still have to talk to each other in some kind of way. Because like I said, the longer it takes to get past this thing, the longer it's gonna take till we can get back to our happiness, the things that made us happy, and that's congregating with each other. But I watched a video the other day, man. This woman, you know, like it's like the men are being missed, but it still gotta catch another gear because it's still not quite there yet. But it's starting to seep through the pores right now because I can tell this is based on what this young lady was putting out there. So long story short, she was on live. They was at a brunch. Oh, she was on live, man. Why y'all men don't come to these brunches? Like, why? This is where the women at. This is where the women want you to pull up and mingle. Sweetheart, I keep telling y'all, man, the women trying to finesse men, and it just not, they done caught on, man. So that's why y'all mad because it's not working. And now that because it's not working, y'all want to call the men broke and all of these things. Life is, I keep telling you, life is hard enough as it is. So for me to go out and look for something that I think is gonna take away from me, not interested. So this woman on live saying, hey, y'all pull up, y'all come now. You want us to pull up because you want us to pay for something. You want us to pay for your brunch. You want us to buy you drinks. You want to say, girl, yeah, we had the best time. Yeah, girl, I met this dude and he paid for everything. You know, and if a man is not, kind of falling for this stuff, then he's a deadbeat or he's a, old term scrub. I don't know what the new one is, you know what I'm saying? But, but it's just not gonna happen, man. And the men knowing that a woman's best friend is the internet, is social media now. Like as long as she can please social media, she's good to go. You know, like I say, women suffer in silence is just as much as men, but women do it kind of behind the scenes. Women cry every night. I ain't saying a woman is back behind crying, but a woman will do stuff like that, man, and not let nobody know that it ain't good. It ain't all good. But y'all wedging this gap between male and female, which was a natural thing because y'all want to literally have a man to sponsor your campaign by charging him for something that was natural, something that doesn't even cost you, And let's get this straight, man. Like a man ain't out here just looking for sex. I don't know if guys in y'all DMs, man, y'all look at the status of these people. Like they may be in another country or something. They might third world or something. They may not even understand how life kind of goes. But attention, if you get attention from 100 men in your inbox, that doesn't mean the 100 men that's in America, or I'm not saying they're in another country, but that doesn't mean 100 men that you see every day feels the same way. You got to think about it. When filters and certain, I done seen a woman hold her phone up and going through her phone, and you can see where she done took 100 pictures just to get the perfect shot. Come on, man, how's that a reality? We all want to take a good picture, but a man I don't see a man taking 100 pictures to post one post. That's how serious it is. So you can make somebody feel like this is who you really are. I see you in person, you don't get nothing right, immediately that's going to make me devalue you in some kind of way. Not just push you down to the ground, but what I seen on social media ain't going to be the same value, ain't going to be the same uplifted value because you're judged on what you know. And things like that. And then a woman, you guys are not listening right now to the men that are telling you this, but I guarantee you that's the real deal. That's how men are feeling. Like you got to get it all right. You guys are picky with men. You got to have this and do this and know this. It works the same way. Like your looks only get you noticed. It only gets you so far. Like, but you still, it's what do you know? Can we have a great conversation? Can the conversation be more than the sex we're about to have? Like, that's still a thing. It's still a thing, man. And I just think we done got so far away from each other that it's not even being noticed now. And I don't think nobody wants to keep going down the same path. Like, man, the world is crazy right now. It's just weird. Like, that's the best word term to use because you still gotta, keep moving forward and keep being as prosperous as you can in life because you don't want to, we don't want to walk around with these attitudes or this inside pain that we may be enduring by dealing with these things. We just want to kind of, trying to find a solution for it because going this route, I know nobody just don't want to continue to live like this. So at the end of the day, like I said, this thing got to catch another gear and we got to figure this out, a solution. I think the men are still trying their best to hang in there, to not just hate women for hating them. You know, but women putting things out, we don't need y'all. If you ain't got no money, don't talk to him. He you know, girl, he ain't gonna mean you no good and stuff like that. When those things are in the atmosphere and men are hearing this because we get to see it on social media, man, I don't know where this thing gonna go. I don't know how this thing gonna turn out. Because right now, it's just not it. Social media is a woman's best friend. And I think a woman puts social media above God. Like if a woman woke up and she didn't have social media, what would she do? I always ask this question too. For those that taking trips and doing all of this, if you couldn't post it, would you still do it? Question. If you couldn't post your vacation, your trip, your stunt, or whatever it is, would you still go? Most of you may say yes, but let's see. Let's see. Unless you're sneaking around doing something, going somewhere that you're not supposed to be going, that may be the reason you don't do it. But we only go to those places because we want to put and rub those things in people's face. Oh, I'm able to do this. I'm able to do that. And I'm not saying everybody's doing it. Everybody's victim of it, but most are doing it. Most are doing it. That's the reason they're taking vacation, because they want to show you they can take a trip when it's just their vacation. That's the norm. We're just able to be expose it now because we got a social platform to put it on, you know, to expose it. So you guys come in me below, man. Is social media a woman's new best friend? Do she put social media above all? You know, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Straight Facts with your boy Feast. To the next episode. Deuces.